Geometry Dash is a mainly linear progression based game, which essentially means the more you play, the better you get. This is the case for most Geometry Dash players, but some paths are faster than others, while others may be on the slower side of progression. What does progression look like in an average player's path? This is day 1 versus day 30 of Geometry Dash. Day 1. Your first day starts with you downloading the light version of Geometry Dash after one of your friends recommended it to you.
Hey bro, you should try this cool game I found called Geometry Dash.
Alright, I'll check it out.
You hit the play button and begin your first level, Stereo Madness. You quickly understand the core concept of the game, just jump over spikes and reach the end. After a few attempts and a couple deaths at the triple spikes, you make it to the final ship section of the level and complete Stereo Madness as your first ever Geometry Dash level. This feeling of victory feels amazing to you and you instantly try out the next level back on track. You struggle a bit with some of the fakes, but you beat back on track without too much trouble. You then try the next level Polargeist, but you start facing a bigger challenge. You decide now is a perfect time to stop playing, but you still have Polargeist looming in the back of your mind. Week 1. You immediately pick up where you last started and begin trying to beat Polargeist. After a bunch of deaths and around 20 more attempts, you actually manage to beat Polargeist. After Polargeist, you begin the next level Dryout and run into your first obstacle, the 35% cube section. This is when the first upside down portal section is introduced and the gravity flip destroys your brain. You decide to take a break and mess around a bit with the features of the game, where you discover the icon kit and the achievements tab. You also find the how to play button, which doesn't have the most important information, but you learn about practice mode and decide to test it in Dryout. Because of this, you finally understand the cube section and you're actually able to learn the parts of the level instead of having to sight read them every attempt. With your newfound skill, you decide to start playing the level from zero and beat the level in only a couple of attempts. You continue this method with the next level, base after base. You beat the level in practice mode and you start going from zero. You struggle a bit more with base after base than you did with Dryout, but you beat it without too much trouble. You begin the next level Can't Let Go and start playing in practice mode, but you realize how challenging it is compared to the previous levels you played. You now must actually time your clicks instead of clicking whenever you felt like it. You notice its difficulty when you make it to the upside down section at 70%. To you, this part looks completely impossible. The timings are very tight and the gameplay is unsight readable to you, and to top it all off, the part is in upside down gravity. You struggle through a practice run and take around 100 attempts to complete it, which is when you decide to stop playing and touch some grass, concluding your first week. Month 1. You've now played the game for a reasonable amount of time and decide to purchase the full version. You discover a bunch of cool, new features that weren't previously available to you in the light version, such as online levels and the new RobTop level Dash. You continue with the RobTop levels, completing Can't Let Go, Jumper, and Time Machine, each progressively taking you more and more attempts to complete. You're also becoming more familiar with the Geometry Dash community, taking interest in the best players and the hardest levels. You didn't even know the game could get this hard and wonder how players are able to complete levels of such difficulty. You're having a lot of fun with the game despite the difficulty increases of each level, especially in Can't Let Go and Time Machine. You're loving the community levels, trying a few easy ones like Retray or Sonar, and even trying the daily levels a bit. You decide you want to keep playing the game for the foreseeable future and hope to one day beat a level you currently think is completely out of reach, concluding your first month.